Guys, it's time to spice up your Instagram stories. So here are 10 Instagram story ideas you probably didn't know existed. I also have a couple free cool Instagram elements for you guys to use. So let's get into it. This is such a cool Instagram story idea I found quite a couple weeks ago and I've been dying to show you guys. So if you head on over to the GIF section within Instagram stories and type in Collage Letters and then search, as you can see all these different collage letters appear and there's one for every single letter of the alphabet, of course. But then from there, what you can obviously do is select each letter to spell out whatever it is you want to spell out for your story. So I'm just spelling out coffee and then heading back to find some more letters to spell out time at the bottom. And what I also like about these is there are some lowercase and uppercase letters to choose from. So you really can design a unique looking story, and here's just another example of another story I did on the right hand side using these nifty collage letters. Now this is a brand new addition from Instagram and it was very needed. If you click on this draw icon on the top right hand side, you may have seen a new arrow icon just like this. And what this new arrow brush does is, you guessed it, it draws arrows out for you. So you literally just draw a line and it ends off with an arrow at the end every single time, just as you see here. I don't know about you guys, but I used to be on the struggle bus when trying to draw arrows in Instagram. So this new brush obviously makes life so much easier. And again, here's just another example of me using it. If you don't see this brush under your brush pack, then just be sure to update your Instagram, guys. But other than that, definitely try this one out. Okay, now this one is quickly for my iPhone users, and I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line we have all tried to share a post to our Instagram stories, but what you may have always found is the background is so boring. Well, there is a way to spice that up. So if you head on over to your Photos application, right, and you get a background that has a hole cut out in the middle just like this, what you're going to do is you're going to copy that photo, then head on back to the Instagram app and add it as a sticker. So you just click on that, then you upscale your image so that you can see your post through that hole, and then just tap and bam, your post comes through, but now you have a really nice background. So I actually have a bunch of these backgrounds with that little cutout in the middle on my website for you guys to download. I have 10 of these in total for you guys, and I'll show you some more a little bit later on in this video. But definitely try this one out. Now this one is a really nifty story idea, and make sure that none of your photos ever go unused. Let's just say you've got an image like this, but you didn't quite get the framing right, or something about it just isn't quite right, but you still want to put it to use. Well, what you can do is select a color from the image and then make a solid background, just like this. Then you're going to grab the erase tool and erase a part of the picture that you actually like and want to use. Then what you're going to do is select the draw icon and once again select a color from your image just so it all ties in quite nicely. And now draw around the circle just as you see me doing here. And by doing this, it just really cleans up those edges where you erased and gives it a really fun, unique looking aspect. From there, you can continue creating your story. So I just said, making my way downtown. Always layer up those fonts, guys, because it looks super snazzy. And then once I was done, here is what it looked like. And to think I didn't really have a great picture to start off with. And then here is just another example. So never let those pictures go to waste. Now, in the past, I've shown something similar to this story, but not quite the same. And let me show you why. So first up, you're going to select the glow brush and select a color from your image. And then I am drawing a zigzag over my subject, which is me in this case. Then go ahead and select the erase brush and now erase the line that overlaps your subject. It can be quite hard making sure the edges are neat, so a nice little trick is using your phone's magnification. So in my case, I just tap 3 times and it magnifies the screen. On an iPhone, if you take 3 fingers and double tap, it also opens up the magnification window, and then you can really get in there and just clean up those lines nicely so that your story looks extra good. So just continue erasing those lines around your entire subject. I promise you it doesn't take long at all, and when you are done, you have this awesome looking story that took you a couple seconds. Here are just a couple other examples I did using the same technique, and remember, the shape is not limited to a zigzag. Try a circle or a triangle. Ooh, now this is a really cool story idea, and let's just say you have the image you want to post, but you've got some text you want to add. So I'm just saying new studio because, guys, we have a new studio coming soon that I'm so excited to show you. But anyway, I pop my text up there, and then I head on back to my text tool and make the exact same text again, except in a different color. So I'm just creating that drop shadow effect. Now you're going to go back to the text tool. Under your special characters, you're going to select the underscore icon a couple of times so that you actually end up creating a line just like this. Then go ahead and copy it because we're going to use this line a couple more times. Once you've done that, what you're then going to do is take that line and position it above the word, just as you see me doing here, so that when you are done, it looks like the words are hanging from a sign or from the ceiling. You can continue to create the rest of your posts, so I just added can't wait to show you guys because obviously I can't. And now I've got a really cool looking post, like I said, as though a sign is hanging from the ceiling. And then here are just some other ways and examples you can use this hanging text technique in your Instagram stories to give this kind of sign effect. Now, I bet you guys have never noticed this little boomerang icon at the top if you've taken a boomerang in Instagram stories. And what this does is it allows you to change the boomerang style. So firstly, you get the slow-mo boomerang option. Then you get this echo option, which kind of gives it this ghostly effect, if you know what I mean. And finally, you get duo, which kind of gives it a bit of a haze. What you can also do is crop down the size of your boomerang if you want it to be shorter. This is also a fairly new addition to Instagram stories, and I love that you've got these different boomerang options now, and I'm excited to see what other ones they bring in future. Finally, you can finish jazzing up your boomerang just as you see me doing here, and again, don't forget to layer your fonts, guys. It gives such a nice effect to your Instagram stories. So don't forget, the next time you want to do a boomerang for your Instagram stories, you've got the slow-mo, echo, and duo effect to choose from to just jazz things up. Stickers are such a great tool to take a really simple looking image and give it that extra life it sometimes needs. And I've actually been making my own stickers for the last couple of months, guys, so if you type in Hayls World under the gift section in Instagram stories, there you will find all the stickers I've slowly been creating, and I tried to keep ones in mind that could really help jazz up your guys' stories. So for example, there's this label sticker you can use. I just added the word pizza and laid it on top, and then I grabbed this heart expanding emoji kind of one and laid that next to the pizza because who doesn't love pizza, guys? And I also created a little battery sticker. I personally love using this battery sticker when grabbing a coffee, just as a little top up. But yeah, there are so many different ones to choose from, and please guys, go ahead and check these out, use them, tag me in your stories if you use them, and just have a bunch of fun. So don't forget to search Hayls World in the gift section under Instagram stories, and also let me know down in the comment section if you guys want to know how you can make your own Instagram stickers. Then on to another super simple way to really elevate your stories using text. Once you've got your main design down, what you're going to do is head on over to the text icon and just type in one letter on the typewriter font. Then select the color from your image just as you see me doing here and place that first letter. Continue doing this letter by letter, but every time choosing a different color from your image. It just gives some nice variation to your picture, and because I had a huge cup of hot chocolate in front of me, I spelled out the word hot choc. It doesn't actually take that long at all, although you might think it does. It takes a couple of seconds, and then once you've done that, you can add a little something extra. So I just added this little line gif, and you've got a super cool looking story in seconds. Another quick text example is already having the text laid out, but then taking the brush tool, selecting a color, and just tapping a circle behind each letter. Again, this is just something so simple you can do that takes absolutely no time whatsoever, and is not necessarily something you would think of doing unless you knew it. So definitely try this one out next time, guys. Then, as mentioned in the beginning of the video, on my website, guys, I have a bunch of those Instagram backgrounds for you guys to download for absolutely free. They have the whole cutout already in them, so you don't have to worry about making that cutout yourself, and you can just download them to your phone and use them for your post backgrounds. I'll have a link down below in the description box so you guys can just click on that and it'll take you straight to them. And again, don't forget you can type in Hayls World on Instagram stories to check out all those stickers, and I hope you guys get a ton of use out of them. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe, or you can check out some of my other videos right over here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles!